Okay, so we got the graveyard. Material refinement will be done soon. Yeah, the sooner we can get, quarries and stuff, the better. I wonder if we can make, forests. Farm upgrade. Yeah, I wonder if you could have, like, tree farms in this game. I don't actually know about that one. Well, it looks like, winter's gonna be fairly short this year anyway. So, we really do not have much that we need to worry about. Okay, and the water production's back up. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. I was a little worried at first, when we were going into some of these winters, but it looks like things have kind of capped out. And yeah, the twin fisheries and twin farms seem to be keeping our food up. Our water situation's looking good. Alright. Now, if only we could make time pass just a little bit faster. I guess I want to check this one. Okay. So... Oh, it does look like, using the rain effect is actually, refilling the water reservoirs. Not very quick, though. That's pricey. Hopefully at some point we'll be able to just, spit a bunch of, hopefully we can just spit a bunch of rain into all these water, water reservoirs, the lakes, the oceans, and whatnot. Keep them from drying out. Wonder how long that lasts. Dead nugget. Okay. So it's telling me to get rid of this guy? Ew. Gross.
I'm afraid one of your nuggets has passed away. Death
Yeah.
can happen so suddenly. However, the death of one does not necessarily mean the end of everything. It was simply their time to go. Don't blame yourself, Creator. Well, unless you were actually responsible, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Oh, now we have to rejuvenate the area. That's done. Okay. Alright, and that seems to have increased the faith. Admittedly, only half of my people are religious. I'm gonna need to work on that somehow. I don't know how. Hey, thank you, Lego My Stego, for the sub. That's a nice name. I like that a lot. I have no idea which nuggets are in love. We can do a tornado or a windstorm. Ooh, that's very expensive, though. I mean, honestly, stuff like the maracas is probably fine. Or probably just rejuvenate. I got a lot of characters that are in need of this. Cemetery. Okay, Shoots. You get to be our dead body deliverer. Also, we need a, that you. There we go. Perfect. So now that we've got that taken care of, what do we even need to do? We're waiting on, ooh, industry, wood refinery, and stone refinery. Pretty expensive on the, on the water resources. But it needs to be done, I guess. I'll have to figure out how to make a quarry at some point. Okay. Well, now what? Now we mainly wait. This is definitely one of those games where after a certain point you really probably are going to have to just kick back and get a speed script, maybe? Main problem is the, what is that even pointing to, and why is it red? I've never understood that one. I'll probably want to start putting, my research time into the less time-consuming resources. Yeah, how long are these gonna take? It doesn't, well, no. Maybe education will help, research time. I'm gonna put my eggs in that basket. Hope it works. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, eh. Okay, so while we're here, let's grab another water pump. Because we're gonna need two. Let's see, now you need funeral rites or the cemetery will fill up quick and sickness will kill you. Oh. Okay, so we might actually have a couple of nuggets just randomly dying now. Cause of death, hunger. What? Wait. We buried too many twice? I am confused. Also, hunger. We have plenty of food. What? Yeah, how are these people constantly starving to death? And we've got... What does everybody's health look like? Alright. Let's see. We don't have too much to worry about right now. Yeah, a couple of people dying of old age, but to be expected. That's an adorable little outfit for him. I like that. Alright. Well, we've increased our food production-ish. We might want to get another farm. Let's get another farm preemptively. Because it'll be so much worse if we're not ready for it. Okay. While we're at it, that's devil's lettuce. Do we have any other crops that I can chuck in here? Mangrove fruit. I'm fairly certain I already grabbed a mangrove fruit. But just in case. What else do we have? Healthy Molina. That sounds like something I'd be interested in providing. Also sounds like something I could potentially make work. I don't know. Okay. How long do we got till multiplayer? 18 minutes. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. We haven't had a proper multiplayer session in ages. And looks like that's still waiting on trees. Well, at this point I can actually start providing lumber to some of this stuff. What are you up to out here? Going to mine stone. Gotcha. Yeah, plenty of nugget adults. Plenty of thirsty nuggets, too. Will die. Oh. Got another injury. I'm gonna keep healing injuries. Ooh. Owie. Double it. What? The fudge? What? How? Oh, this is probably the hunter. Yeah. Wow. She went real far. Okay, so Slamajam Sam wants help finishing his hut. What's this? I was supposed to help a dude with his hut, but it seems to have disappeared? I'm confused. Okay, so what is being constructed over here? Is this like a temple-looking thing? It might be. I am not sure. Too many nuggets. I am sure about that. Okay. Well, anyway, education is important. So let's get a school up in here. Okay, so Wander, how is the game, quote-unquote, flying home? Har. Yeah, people are asking what I was going to be up to yesterday, stream-wise, and it's like, I'm still out of town. Ooh. Wood refinery. But, you know, of course, I was still out of town. So I jokingly said flying home. Because there's actually a couple of games like Gone Home and, oh man, I don't even remember the name of the other thing. But effectively, there have been games in the past about, like,
Oh, they look so cute together.
I don't know if actually forcing relationships will do anything to increase faith here. But anyway, yeah, so had a nice flight home last night. I'm always surprised by flights. They always pass faster than I remember them. As a kid, I think flights always felt like they took forever because I had nothing better to do. But now that I'm older and can do other things, you know,
Are you really
write notes on my phone, read a book, watch TV on my phone, tons of things. Really, in general, I'm just going to be seeing that rainbow line between these two characters this entire time. Oh, that's cute. I accidentally made a gay couple. Huh. Well, you know what? I'm fine with that. Accidentally. Yeah. But anyway, so what we did, was, we more or less hopped on the plane. I was writing notes for Verax for a little while. And then, let's see, choose a crop. What can we do now? Forest, grassland. What's the point of the mangrove fruit? Well, we should probably do the crystalline crab apple. And you can have Yim bottle. There we go. Okay, but yeah, so we were on the plane. I was writing notes for the webcomic for a little bit, and I was like, well, alright, now that we're on the plane, they effectively had a pamphlet saying, like, hey, by the way, we got a whole selection of movies you can watch. So on the way to Seattle, we had watched Justice League, which was awful. Like, actually really bad, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know, I've had a low opinion of the DC movies lately. I like their animations. Like, they've got some, like, OG Teen Titans was amazing. But they haven't been doing great on movies. Except for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was, you know, actually enjoyable. But so... So, on the way there, yeah, I saw Justice League, and I mean, it was a nice time passer. And on the way back, we saw Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which I kind of would put in the same vein. I liked it because I liked it better than Harry Potter, but I also found it kind of vapid and uninteresting after a while. It's like, yeah, I mean, this is nice, but it's not also, like, terribly amazing. So what are you? What is this thing? I have no idea what this thing is, and it won't let me click on it. So I'm just gonna assume it's a murder-sacrifice area. It's probably actually like a rudimentary temple. Maybe. Oh, right. I was gonna work on other things instead of this stuff. Let's take off mathematics from the board. Let's get some of the basic tech done quick. I wonder what education's going to do to switch things around. And I'm also really curious when we get to upgrade our society so we're not just living in the Stone Age. Unless it's one of those that it's all the way at the end of this. That is quite the tech tree, though. Have I seen the preview for HBO's edgy Teen Titans? Don't even make me think about the new live-action movie. It, It did sound like they were gonna bring, like, OG Teen Titans back as well. Which, like, that could be kind of nice. Oh. Let's keep, finding injured people. Shoo. Hello, I am your lord and creator. Your bones are no longer broken. God, can you imagine that? If deific beings actually existed and would just randomly, like, swing by to fix you up if you, like, skinned your knee. You're like, you know, you're limping around, you're like, ow, that really hurt. Like, this sucks. And then just, like, light from on high shows up and it's like, you feel better now. And you're like, thanks? Thanks, G-Man. I'd love that. That'd be fun. Okay, geology is done, and we need a teacher. Well, what is my youngest person here? Kabuki! You get to be our teacher. Question mark? That's how this works, right? Okay, so hopefully we'll end up with some... Oh, we can actually upgrade this now. We are going to need a lot of resources to upgrade it. And we'll probably want to make another water pump. Or do it during the winter, now that I think about it. Okay, so how's education work? Looks like they will only educate babies as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, so a bunch of my old named nuggets are starting to die off here. Oh well. It'd be too much of a pain in the ass naming the new ones. I do not have time for that. Okay, so what do we do next? Oh, I got something new I can make. Iron mine. Whoa, hi. Okay. This thing's a, bit more considerable than I thought it was going to be. Okay. So it looks like I can only put an iron mine down. That's stone, though. Lumber mill, gas mine, stone mine. So we gotta find iron somewhere around here. I wish it would kind of highlight potential mines in the area. Because that's a stone mine again. It's also a stone mine. That's a stone mine. Oh, mountains also work. It looks like. I wonder what the exact differences would be. I don't know. It also looks like they really toned down. Maybe it's just saying that's the biome it's in. I don't really know. But yeah, I was reading some reviews for this game, and people were saying that the narrator would never shut up about when your nuggets die. It looks like they kind of just flipped that off, which is actually kind of nice. I don't mind. Ooh. We are going to need some more stockpiles, aren't we? Okay, we're good. Nope, we're not good. Nope. Okay, we're good now. Engineers, resources, resource management, warehouse. Let's get some more warehouses down. At least one more, because yeah, they're starting to fill up. I'm assuming I can't upgrade them yet. Yeah, we need some kind of tech for that. It also looks like, oh, whoops. Extended body text. It looks like it's gonna be a while before we upgrade any of these. But I'd rather look into some of these. It's like the narrator in Dungeons 3. Funny from time to time, but needed a break. Yeah. I like overbearing narrators when it's funny. The only problems with, like, extensive narration for me is when it becomes repetitive. When you hear the same line twice within a 10-minute period, you really don't want that in a game. It doesn't sound good, it's not very fun. And it definitely isn't terribly entertaining as, for, like, the players. At least as far as I'm concerned. Like, he did have some kind of amusing quips here and there, but it was kind of the extent of it. Okay. Yeah, we really are just kind of in this boring period where we just wait now. Because we've got the food, our infrastructure's looking good. I guess next order of business, to some degree, would be dumping water. It does look like making it rain does refill the reservoirs. But I don't know by how much. How's this school doing? We might actually want to make another school. Let's get a second school, because we got multiple babbies, and we want all of them to be educated at all times. Does look like they're a bit of a water hog, though. Okay, so in that case, we're gonna start upgrading the water pumps. Died peacefully due to hunger in their sleep. How? How are these people starving to death to this degree? I've got food. And yeah, it does look like the bodies will burn up. regardless, so we don't have to worry about it. They starved because they were asleep. Look, it takes weeks for a human being to starve to death on their own. Like, straight up, I had an uncle who had it was like stomach or throat cancer or something like that. Great uncle. Actually, I believe he was the guy I was named after. Great Uncle Art. He was dying of either stomach or throat cancer or something like that, but effectively, he couldn't eat solid foods anymore. Are all these uncle stories the same guy? No, I have a massive family. Like, both of my parents have 4 or 5 siblings each. And all of my grandparents had more. So we, I have a lot of family stories. But anyway, Great Uncle Art, nice guy. Oh, just building one of the new water pumps just starts it upgraded. Holy shit, alright. But anyway, Great Uncle Art, stomach cancer. It took him almost like a year to die of cancer. He couldn't eat solid foods. He had to drink. And by the end of it, he was just drinking water with, like, vitamin supplements. And dude was still going. Like, I'd have to get the straight answer from this. Because I was, like, 10 at the time. But for me, I was freaked out as a kid. The idea of, you know, stomach cancer not being able to eat because I'm a bit of a fatty. And I like eating food. So the idea of not being able to eat food for any reason scares the shit out of me. And so, like, it took him a while to die. These people shouldn't be dying of, these people should not be dying of starvation. Like, do their family just, like, leave them there? It's like, it would be like if Shell hadn't eaten in, like, 2 weeks. I, like, walk by her and she's, like, sleeping in bed, emaciated and horrible looking, and I'd just be like, huh. Feel better soon, Shell, and I, like, go off to play games. It's like, no! These people aren't humans, they're nuggets. I'm sorry, a little bit of, like, a social welfare between these people should be mildly expected, maybe? I don't know. I just... It bugs my brain. What's up with you? It might just be a flag as opposed to anything else. Like, this man has not eaten or drank in ages, and it's killing them.
I would call it a winter wonderland, but we both know it's quite far from it.
Like, this person is going to eat? Oh, I see. There's just not enough spaces for some of these. And so they're, like, just semi-non-functional as a result. Ah. Okay, so we're done with the basic sciences over here. What else can we get? Wood-lined reservoirs. Yeah, I'm just going to get the real quick tech and finish that off as fast as possible. Let's see, maybe build a second one. This is my second one. Wait, what the? Eat! No Hungo is gonna starve to death. What game was this? This reminds me of Oxygen Not Included. Where you have these, like, random folks that forget food exists. And they just die. Like, look at him. This is no Hungo. He just died. Right next to the food tent. Like, come on. Like, 3 of them just died. Why?
One for the history books.
Upgrade and throw the resources into yourself. Can't. It requires fabricated resources, which I can't deal with. Yeah, Oxygen Not Included has had so many massive updates, it's barely the same game. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Oxygen Not Included is much, much better now. But when it first came out, your characters straight up wouldn't feed themselves sometimes, for unclear reasons. And, like, I like this game. I might do another session of this if you guys want me to. But I got some serious problems with the, like, suicidally hungry, tired people that I don't even know. I'm so confused. It annoys me. I mean, luckily they pump out so many little nugget babies that I don't have to worry about it. But, like, if this game was actually legitimately difficult, this would be game-breaking. I don't know. Alright, let's save one more time, just because.